Just even seeing Becky getting those gummies, being handed the gummies by
pretty cool.
Optimus, is that what it is? And how close are we to true dexterity? Because people always say that robots can do a lot, but they still can't fold laundry, for example.
Oh, well, Optimus can fold laundry. I've actually
I will
been
say
in the
it was a
lab.
pretty gentle grasp with the gummies that he could have squished, and once or twice he dropped them like he did just now, and he went back and picked them up carefully.
No,
that's pretty gentle.
Exactly right. So I've been in the lab with Optimus. He can fold laundry. He can wipe the table down really well. He can hand things to you. You can actually shake hands with him. The tactile nature of his hand is actually really very good. And so,
I wasn't supposed to touch it, but I did.
Yeah, you can. I mean, yeah, again, from a cautious perspective, we continue to make sure that people are cautious around him. But he also can dance. You've seen some videos. He's very mobile and very dexterous. He's walking around the offices in Palo Alto all the time. So I'm actually quite excited. But I think to answer your question, we're redefining what transportation is, but we're also redefining robotics and what AI brings to robotics and how versatile the robots will be in the future as well, Andrew.
In terms of, by the way, Elon's spending most of his time, it sounds like these days, on the robots themselves. I mean, that's where his focus is.
He's spending time on many different areas. On the earnings call, he even talked about the AI chips that he's been working on and the team are working on. Obviously, the software, we do have a few other vehicles coming out, so he spends time on that. He's spending time on everything across the board.
And then finally, because I got to ask you to weigh on it, we ask everybody, everyone talks about an AI bubble, whether there's a sort of, indiscriminate spending, almost too much spending in this space, and that it's going to catch up to us at some point. Where do you land on that topic?
Yeah, my view is that the technology of AI is truly transformative, and it will continue to be over the next, decade or more in terms of what it's done. I was thinking about this yesterday. If you think about 100 years ago, where most houses didn't have electricity or had cars in the driveways, that to me is what's happening at this point. It's we're changing transportation with AI, and we're changing the way households will work and how workplaces will work with robotics, and I think that's incredibly exciting. And Tesla aims to be at the forefront of that.
Robin, I want to thank you for joining us and for bringing Optimus with you, no less.
Thank you. And I'd like to leave our shareholders with, please get out there and vote. This vote is really important across the board in terms of not just the performance package, but also the directors and the other proposals that we have out there. Thank you.
How many Tesla shareholders traditionally will vote in an annual meeting, and how many do you anticipate?
Well, last year we had a record turnout, and we hope to have the same again this year. It is a very important vote.
What was the percentage that turned out last year?
It was quite high. I can't remember exactly, but
like
one of the things,
75 or 80%.
Well, don't forget we have a very unusual shareholder base in that we have over 30% that are retail shareholders, right. And so. For me, it's actually just making sure that shareholders use their voice and vote, and it's really important to us that they do.